friends, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to do a what I got for Christmas video. I personally really enjoy watching these because it's interesting to see what people asked for Christmas or what their families thought they wanted to get them for Christmas. I think it's really cool and interesting, and it can be so different across the board. I actually this year, for the first time in a while, didn't ask for really any makeup products, and so I have a really wide variety of things that I got for Christmas. I also, full disclosure, do 3 different Christmases. We do one with Ben's mom, one with Ben's dad because they're divorced, and then one with my parents. So there is a bunch of stuff here, and I'm definitely not bragging, but I wanted to share it all with you guys because, again, I asked for a lot of really random across the board things, and I just want to show them to you better insight into my personality or things about me outside of makeup, Bath & Body Works, and candles. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, the first things I got were from Ben. These are 2 games I really wanted. I'm big into games, big into board games, video games. I love just to play those kind of things, but recently in the past couple of years, it's been really about board games. The first one is a card game. It's called Machi Koro. It's a very basic kind of card game. It says, "Welcome to the city of Machi Koro, the Japanese card game that is sweeping the world, and you've been elected mayor, and the citizens have some pretty big demands. So armed with your trusty die and a dream, you need to grow Machi Koro into the largest city in the region." So it's basically like a card game where you're building a city in a way. So it's kind of like The Sims meets a deck of cards, which I'm very intrigued by. It has decent reviews on it, and it's 2 to 4 players. It's for ages 10 plus, and that's basically me as a person. So I was really pumped to get this. I also asked for the Ticket to Ride game. Oh my god, I have played this a few times, and this board game is not cheap, mind you. Board games can get real pricey as you age as an adult and you have more mature board games. But the concept of this is you basically have a board with different cross-continental railroad tracks, and you have to collect different colored trains to be able to lay them down. And you're given at the beginning of the game some cards to have objectives. I'm trying to get from point A to point B, and everyone else has their own places to get to. Sometimes you can't get there in the most direct way. I probably sound super nerdy right now, but I love this game. It's a long game too. The last time I played, it took us 2 hours to play it. There were 4 or 5 of us playing. It's a lot of fun. There are expansion packs that you can get. There are tons of different variations of this game once you have the original that you can build off of. So I'm curious to see if I might want one of those next year. It depends on how much I play it and how many times I can get my friends to play it with me. But big fan of that game, and I'm really happy to have some new board games to play throughout this year. The other thing that Ben got me was this Anker PowerPort 5 USB-C. This is actually something that I didn't think I'd wanted, but now that I have it, I'm very happy to have it. It's essentially a port with 4 different USB plugs, so it can sit on my nightstand, and I can put, I can plug in my cell phone, I can plug in my camera to charge, I can plug in, I don't know if I can plug in my computer to charge, but it will basically eliminate the mess of cords that I currently have sitting by my nightstand. I got a new calendar of my doggy nephew. He's over here napping. I'm super excited to have this. This is the one demand that I had for Christmas. It's just a collection of different photos of my dog nephew. I put this up in my classroom, which people think is a little weird, and I write all of my school things on here. I write when I have meetings, I write when I have committee meetings, when we have school events, back to school night, parent teacher night. I just really like to have this hanging so I can clearly reference it and see it on any given day. And I have really fun, just fun photos of me and my dog nephew, and I just absolutely love it. He made this for me. It was very nice, very sweet of him, and I can't wait to hang this up in my classroom and write all my new dates for the rest of the school year on here. Some more random things that I got. Ben and I were given a number of candles this year, which is very funny because I'm glad that people are noticing how much I love candles, but I'm also not excited in a sense as well. We got 3 different Yankee candles. Now, I have never used the Pure Radiance crackling candle. The jars are beautiful. If you can get up close and see it, they almost look like trees and what are they called? They almost look like tree trunks, which I think are really pretty. And we got 2 of the sugared vanilla, which, oh my god, it is addictingly sweet. I love this scent. I don't mind having these candles, but I have burned so many Yankee candles this year that have a 0 scent. But again, never from this line, so I'll be curious to see, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they burn well, that produce a nice scent, because we also got from the same line a sea glass scent, which I don't know know how to describe it, but I like it. I mean, it's a good scent. Keeping with the candle theme, I have 2 other candles. Ben's dad for work this year went to Ireland and London, and so he picked up a couple of little candles for me when he was traveling. The first is this absolutely adorable Guinness, like beer glass candle. I don't know if this is what Guinness is supposed to smell like, but it is gosh darn good, so I'm really happy to have this, and I think it's absolutely adorable. I will burn it despite how cute it is, because I really am curious if the scent is any good. And then he also got me this Irish Clatter candle holder with a candle in here. I don't know if this candle has any scent. It doesn't really smell like anything, but I like that I'll be able to, when this burns out, pick the wax out and then put other kind of tea light candles in here, because this is just absolutely, I just love the Irish Clatter. It's absolutely beautiful, and it has the little words that go with it down here, so it's really, really beautiful. I also got a pair of heels from my mother. These are a pair of Jessica Simpson, basically like Mary Jane's kicked up a notch with, like, they're just beautiful velvet kind of material, and they're just gorgeous. I'm definitely gonna have to wear some sort of like Dr. Scholl's type of inserts, or like foot pads. There's a whole video I want to make about foot discoveries that I've made this year when it comes to uncomfortable shoes, but these are just absolutely adorable on my feet, and I'm very, very happy to have added them to my collection. I also received from my mother this Remington silk ceramic, what do they call this? The wrap and go for large loose curls. Basically a clipless curling wand. I'm really surprised my mom got this for me. She has heard me gripe about how I wish I could curl my hair, and yet I haven't been able to achieve that. I think it's a combination of things. I think, one, my hair is really coarse, so I have to find the right sort of product that will help my hair hold the curl. And then the other thing is obviously having a decent curling wand. Now, I'm a big fan of Remington. I love their hair straighteners. I don't have a lot of faith that this will work for me, that this will be able to help me hold my hair, because I've used a bunch of clipless curling wands before, but I definitely want to try it out and see if I can have success, because I would love to be able to do more than just straighten my hair, put it in a bun, wear it half up, or put it in a ponytail. Those are like my 4 arsenals of hairstyles that I can possibly pull off. So I would love to be able to kind of learn how to do this. So we'll see if this one has the ability to help me with my hair struggle. Next thing I got were a couple pairs of tights. These are critical for me in the winter because I don't wear dress pants. I don't even own dress pants. So in order for me to survive the harsh Massachusetts winters by not wearing dress pants, I need to have really nice tights. So I go through a bunch of tights every year. My mom always kind of replenishes my stock. These ones are plush line tights. They're kind of like not necessarily like fleece line, but an in between. And then these are just regular, plain, normal, opaque tights. So big fan of those. I also got my first pair of like adult slippers, I call them. I've been going through phases where I keep buying like chintzy slippers. So this year I kind of wanted to make an investment and get a nice quality pair. So I asked for a pair from LL Bean. These are, I think it's sheep wool in here from Australia. They're very durable. They have really good reviews. All right, moving into some clothing items. I have a couple of tank tops from Old Navy. These are my absolute favorite tank tops to work out in. I discovered them last year from Abby. She posted a video about these, my trainer, and they're just awesome. They're like dry fit, breathable, lightweight. So I got a pink one from my mom. I didn't know that they had new ones out. And then I got this really fun teal blue patterned one. They are just so freaking comfortable, and I will get so much use out of them. I think I'm going to slowly work towards moving out older tank tops and just buying these and having these in my drawer because they're just the best. I also got a dress from my sister, Calvin Klein dress, my absolute favorite. It is this really beautiful black dress with built-in necklaces. It is so elegant and classic and regal, and it fits pretty decently, so I'm really pumped to have this. The only real like flaw of these dresses, but I've kind of gotten over it, is that in the winter, which is when I would wear this dress, I'm not going to rock it without a cardigan, so I always have to add a cardigan to these. I really wish companies would start to design dresses like these with actual like a cap sleeve or like a 3/4 length sleeve or a short sleeve, just something else to make it more of a flowed, put together outfit. I don't always love wearing cardigans every day. I also got some like outdoor comfy gear. The first thing I got was this really pretty tan jacket. I was looking for like a new pea coat that would last me for like the fall into the early part of the winter, and then after the harsh winter into the spring. And this is just really beautiful. It's from JCPenney, the Liz Claiborne line. I got a pair of PJs from Ben's mom. Every year she gets me a pair of PJs and I freaking love them. This year they are Sonoma PJs. They have these really cute penguins with top hats on them, and it comes with a long sleeve teal, like greeny mint teal kind of color. They're fleecy, they're warm, they're fabulous. The second pair of PJs from my mom, which I really like. She got me these like feather shorts, but here's why I like them so much. They come with a matching long sleeve button up, which I have never seen shorts with long sleeve top, because they don't really kind of, like, that seems like an oxymoron. Why would I want to have cold legs and a warm top? But here's my deal. My legs when I go to bed always get very, very warm, but my arms are always very cold. So having this is perfect. I've been wearing these every single night since Christmas, so what, like 2 nights? But they are awesome. It's the perfect like temperature balance that I'm looking for. So I'm very happy to have these. They're soft, they're cotton. Like, I don't know where she found them, but they are awesome. I also got from Ben's dad this really pretty blue vest. It's from Eddie Bauer. I don't wear these a ton, but I've wanted to get into them more and more because Ben wears one and he looks very attractive when he wears it. So I want us to be able to like match and look cute together. So I'm pumped to have this. I like the color a lot too. I think it goes really well with my eyes and my skin tone. So I think this is a really cool addition to my sort of like winter wear. I also got from Ben's mom a plushie. This is like a fuzzy plush blanket. I am a freak about blankets. Ben doesn't like to heat the house, plus we have brick and mortar, so it's hard for us to have heat be retained in the apartment. So I'm always being bundled up in blankets, and I guess Ben told her that some of my blankets that I love the most are getting pretty dingy and worn down. So it's considered reversible, but it has this really pretty purple pattern, and on the inside you have this purple, like just solid violet purple. I think this is super comfortable. I can't wait to wash it and then like snuggle up on the couch with it. It feels so warm and soft. Like when I got it on Christmas and I opened it, I couldn't stop like petting it. It was super weird, but it is beautiful. All right, the last present we get to before we move on to my quick stocking was the one makeup item that I asked for, and that was the Buxom Freezes Over like lip set. I had always said when I first discovered Buxom, I want to say it was like winter last year, that if it came out with a set of like lip ones that I'd really, really want them. And they came out with a smaller version, but it wasn't all of the full-on lip creams, and that's what I want. I don't want the like super glittery one that they came out with earlier. So this is what it looks like. Enough lip glosses in here for an entire posse. These are all of the colors on the back. They've got the Wildly Whipped, they have the full-on lip creams, and then they have the full-on lip polishes. And the smaller kit that they came out with had just the lip polishes, which I find to be kind of really sheer and kind of glittery based. I didn't realize this, because I asked this particularly, but I didn't realize it came in 3 different varieties. I thought it was all of the lip polishes. So I don't know 100% if I'm going to keep this or not. I need to kind of try them out on my lips and decide if I like all of them. But I'm very happy that Ben got this for me. It was the one thing that I felt like I really wanted, which is so weird because I'm not a lip person, but I'm a lip gloss girl, and I really like the formulation. And these are also, it's a really good value. It's kind of a pricey kit, but each one of these is a half of a full size, so you're really getting 7.5 full size Buxom lip polishes and like lip products, which is a pretty good deal. So I am happy that he was able to get his hands on it, and I'll see if I keep it or not. I definitely will let you guys know if I end up returning it, but I need to try it on all my lips first, and I just don't have it in me right now. I've got some pretty chapped lips, and I don't want to be like rubbing them raw with different lip products. Right. The last things I have for Christmas are just the things that I got in my stocking, and then we're gonna wrap this ditty up. First thing I got was this little like set of desk tools that I can have. I've got paper clips, I've got little binder clips, I've got tacks, and I've got more little binder clips, and they have little faces on them, which I think is really, really cute. Even though I'm a high school teacher, I love a lot of little kid elementary based school supplies. They're just really fun, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun using them, so I'm pumped to have gotten those. My mom also randomly found this little snowman bath bomb trio, which I also think is really adorable. I have no idea where she found this or what scent this is, but it's really, really cute, and I'm happy to try it out. I also got these Interiors Sweet Pea Scented Wax Cubes. I have never heard of this brand. It's like a pretty decent florally sweet pea scent, so I'm sure I'll like it. I don't know if it's gonna have any kind of scent throw on it, but she was like, I know you like to melt things, and I was like, yeah, I do, Mom. I'm happy to have this. She also got me a pair of Grumpy and Jolly like socks from Old Navy, which are really, really cute. And I got the Nivea In Shower Body Lotion. This stuff is legit. I love this stuff. I've been trying to not buy any of it because I really want to force myself to use lotions, but I'm happy to have this. I will treat myself to this every once in a while. And then the last thing I got was a 2-pack of the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Wipes, which are awesome. So that was a ton of stuff. I know a lot of things that I got. I'm a very spoiled girl. I have such awesome people in my life that get me really fun and enjoyable things, and I love it. I would love to hear from you guys or what you asked for Christmas. I'm really curious to know makeup wise if there's anything on your wish list. I didn't really have anything that I felt was super amazing, had to have in my life, I couldn't live without it kind of stuff, but I'm curious to know if anything else piqued your interest. I also hope you had a really Merry Christmas for those of you that celebrate, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.